I wish it would live stream faster, but I'm okay with that. It said recommended 4. I had it at 2 before. I don't know. And we are live streaming right now. I recently updated my Insta360 Nano app. I'm wearing this silly POV hat on right now, you can see. I'm here with my buddy Brenton. And yeah, we are testing out the new stabilization feature with this. So it should look way more stabilized as I'm moving this, and I can already tell that it is. And yeah, we're also live streaming at 30 frames, which is the first time we've ever done
4M,
this.
though, not
4M.
6M.
I could have gone up to higher M, but they said they recommend 4M. I don't really know what that means.
4 megabytes per second.
4 megabytes.
Quality.
But so you probably clicked here because you wanted to learn about stabilization, because that's the title of this video. So what we're going to be playing with today is the brand new Gimbal Guru 360 Stabilizer, which Brenton has right here in his hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some Kodaks on it and do a nice little stabilization test with that. And then probably
stabilization says VOOS 360.
Okay, we'll do it with the VOOS. We'll do that first, only because we haven't put on the plate yet.
Yeah.
In order to use this, you see you have a separate plate if you want to use the dual Kodaks, or if you want to use a single thread camera such as the Samsung, the Insta360 Nano, or the VOOS. So let's do the VOOS thing, since you have convinced me. You've convinced me to do that. Oh boy.
What is this? Is this all your mixed CDs?
Yeah, these are my CDs here that I take around with me everywhere. No, this is actually the case for it, and flip it upside down, it'll make it easier. Oh, I meant the case.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you just here, let me show you what
I
I do.
see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just screw it in
got it.
upside down. It makes it a lot easier.
Well, it's not as easy because this thing is
Well, what if I hold
straight
this for you? Teamwork.
That's just awkward.
Is it awkward?
Yeah.
Okay, then put the camera on and screw it around. Just be careful with the lenses.
Yeah, that is hard. You gotta grab
It's
it at the right
tricky.
angle.
Yeah, it's got way too many lenses and no protection, which is an issue with me. I always like to have protection on my cameras.
Got it.
Yeah. And so you can see here, you need to screw it in.
You also don't know where your A lens is. You should probably make a note of that or something. Put some lines on it.
Someone online has done that already on the 360 Video Professionals group. I believe the A lens is the straightforward one. So why don't you do that, and then I'll hit it with the power buttons, I think. Or no, it had something to do with the U actually.
Huh.
I think it was like, yeah, this way.
Okay.
Because like, think of like, maybe, I don't know. Is it stabilized?
No, it needs to be center balance needs a little off.
See, it's not just me. There's something up with this one, right?
No, I think I need to move this one down a little bit here.
Still looks pretty dang cool.
See, that's off stabilization now. Okay, let's try this. Whoa, that was trippy.
Alright. While you're playing with that, I'll show people some of the other toys that we're playing with here today. So I got this POV rig I was showing you earlier, which I can just put the Insta360 Nano in, and I have it threaded into this baseball cap, which I've cut the brim off of, and it just has a GoPro attachment there, and then I stuck some napkin on the inside just to make it extra tight.
Actually, what I need to do is move this angle, this up here, this top
Do
part.
what you gotta do, just don't touch the lenses. Be careful, you got it. You got this. The other POV toy that we're playing with today is this motorcycle helmet, and thanks to a nice contribution from Kodak for sending me these perfect little sticky mounts, I'm going to now put them all around the helmet of this and make it perfect little POV helmet. Basically, you can see an earlier version of this right on here, and you see there we had this other GoPro attachment that protruded out a little too far. With these ones that Kodak sent us, they're sticky mount and they just fit perfectly on there. So I wish I had brought something where I could put this down and I can do this while Brenton's doing that, but I do have this, but I don't know what I would plug this into. I mean, I could tilt this like that, but I feel like if it's at an angle, oh shoot. Or, yeah, you see you're going upside down as I move my camera around. I thought if I could turn it like this and you were still stable, that'd be great. Nothing? No luck?
No, I'm getting it. It's just like, oh god, oh god.
You see, it makes me feel like it's gonna break one of my cameras when I use it.
It says you can put it at a 45-degree angle too, but it's
Good,
like,
good
oh
God, don't break those lenses,
Alright,
Brendan.
I'm already turning it off.
Oh, oh.
I saw that. Just reset itself.
Let's continue this test with the Kodaks with protective lens caps on there.
You're like, I don't want it. Almost got it.
You almost got this? Okay.
Almost got it.
I have documentation if you break it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like,
Alright, so these need to go on here. Oh yeah, so I want to mention this to you guys. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, the Academy of Art University where I teach is going to be having a VR summit Thursday, April 20th, 7 to 10 o'clock. It's free and open to the public. We're going to be giving away 100 Google Cardboards to the first people there. And, and we're also going to be giving, raffling off an Insta360 Nano, which is what I'm using to film this video here right now. If you're interested to pick up one of these cameras prior to this event, I have a little Amazon link below this. So feel free to click that if you want to give me a nice referral bump. How's it going?
Well, that's on now, but it's not entirely
I'm
straight.
totally afraid. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's. It feels like the ease of use versus like what I get out of it versus I know the Kodak one is a lot easier to use, the Kodak Gimbal, but they don't have a release date yet for that one or a price point.
Yeah, what's the fuck with that?
Hey, don't swear on my live stream.
Sorry.
Come
on, Kodak, what's wrong with you?
I'm gonna talk with the Kodak folks about that and see if they can bump up
What's up
their
with that,
date
man?
for releasing it. Because I will say this off the record between you, me, and this live stream
This is
channel.
on the record right
I know
here.
this is on the record. I did have the opportunity recently to beta test the gimbal for the Kodak, and it was great. I also got to play with it at CES, and I had a lot of fun with it. So that's one thing I am looking forward from Kodak Pix Pro. Hopefully they'll eventually put that out. It's also a lot smaller, if you remember. It's about half the size of this.
Yeah, way smaller. Michael Ty, if you're watching, send us a video on how you stabilized your
He said he was going to send a tutorial, yeah. Sorry guys,
I mean,
we're
it's
trying
really not that difficult. It just like seems like it doesn't want to get the right center of gravity. And it also could have to do with the way my weights are faced, but I mean, it's still like.
It's
Yeah.
still kind of there.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it also, yeah, it just like worries me. It's just
it
like,
really worries me. I want to just run and gun with this.
yeah.
Alright, let's try with Kodaks and
Yeah,
see if
let's
we
go
get
for
a
it.
little bit better. I feel like super scary. Anyway, here's the package. Guru 360. Check them out. I don't know, my hand's starting to overheat. We've been on here about 8 minutes.
Your
Let's put the Kodak on
starting
here.
to overheat.
Yeah, the phone gets very warm when you're live streaming,
Hmm.
which is why I normally like to live stream with this little clampy thing in and just put it attached to a tripod. Unfortunately, I didn't bring that tripod today because I brought Brenton all this Z-Cam gear for a shoot he's doing this weekend. Yeah. So we got all of our cool Kodaks here.
Oh, you want to use that other mount though, right?
Yeah, you don't even need that piece.
Should I put the batteries in or just want to do it?
Yeah, let's put the batteries in. If we get to work, then we're going to want to record with it.
Didn't he say this one may have been dead though?
He was talking about this one. He said it was partially charged. We'll make it work.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do want to give an extra nice little shout out to Radiant Images for hooking us up with some lens cloths. Thank you guys for this. This is from Silicon Valley VR. It's really nice of them, right? It doesn't cost a lot. It's the thought.
Very nice.
It's really the thought. Nina Page, you're the sweetest. If you're watching this, which you might be. All right. So now we're putting this dual attachment on. Here, I'll set the Kodaks. That's why I can do my part. So you see how you set it? You have different dates on here. And you want the two dates actually not to be the same on each different camera. because then you'll have the same file names. I think this one's good to go.
What are you
I'll
talking
turn
about?
it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
You learn something new every day in 360. Oh man. Yeah, I really don't like holding this. Hello, how are you?
Thought I would come up and just make sure things are okay up front.
Sure, yeah. If you want to turn the projector off, actually, we're not using it right now. So now we got the Kodaks attached on here, as you can see. Yeah, and you can just leave the little rubber bumpers on there while we're getting it stabilized.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Vooz cam. Actually, great Vooz cam. Not poor at all. Poor stabilizer.
That does not look like it's gonna go over well. Oh, well,
But
surprisingly well.
you need to turn it though, don't you?
Turn what?
Ah!
Turn what? What do you mean? Turn it?
Here, let me. Can I try?
Go for it. Let me turn it off. Let me go a little bit off.
Yeah.
Kilter.
Just put it directly in the middle, you think? Or you think a little bit off kilter? Because the extra weight. I've always thought directly in the middle is where you do it. Oh,
Wanna
you're in the
trade me?
stitch line. Yeah. Okay, so here's what you do, folks. You just hold that button down, and then
Oh,
it
wait.
should turn
Sorry.
on. And there we go. Well, that seemed a lot easier than the last time I was trying to do it. But it still felt like a little, like, is it just me or is it turning? See, look at this.
Yeah, ever so slightly. Angle it back a little bit. Like try off, turn it off.
Maybe my app is still running to it or something? I
Should
turned an
be.
app on a while ago. Because look at that. It's moving.
Yeah, slightly.
It keeps moving.
That's weird.
Why
That's
is it-
probably because
Do I have to
maybe it's
lock it?
off. No, that's just the top part, that unlock thing.
It's totally continuing to rotate. You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the weirdest thing ever, right?
It's odd.
But yeah, we're gonna continue to play with this and see how it goes. I'm gonna try and figure that out. I think we need to actually like go into the app and see if we can turn that off. And that means our
Yeah.
live stream is gonna be ending now. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Check out some of the other videos.
Okay. Looks like the audio's okay.
Yay! Perfect. Alright, and then